I decided to have breakfast in the Albergue this morning. We've got coffee, there's some milk in the fridge. I also found a yogurt in the little shop last night, and then I've been carrying around bread, and I also had this little thing of jam that I've been carrying around. And I do think that there are, or is at least one bar in the village that opens at 7, and I have a short day, but it's gonna be really hot, so I wanted to kind of start walking early. And there should be a lot of services on the stage today, like every few kilometers, I think. I mean, we'll see. But supposedly there's an advertisement for a bar in 3 kilometers from here. So I'm gonna eat this breakfast, start walking, try to get an early start, but maybe stop there for another coffee. Kilometers in, stop for a cafe con leche. This was just €1. There's Wi-Fi here, and the sun has just risen over the mountains. So good stop. Strange to be passing all these villages with services. Like, I just passed a bar and there's another one up here and they're open, but I've only been walking about an hour, a little more than an hour since my last stop, so I don't need to stop. And there are going to be some opportunities further ahead to stop, but it's just so funny. I think after so many days of not having open bars, I almost feel like really weird passing by and not going in. So the walk this morning has been pretty much all on the road, which is not that much fun. And there are these little gnats again flying around my head almost constantly. So it's like you've got traffic going by and the little bugs. It's not very pretty. So maybe not the best walk into Ourense. I think as I get closer to the city, I have to keep my eye out for like a detour that goes like through a park, sort of like Burgos. Hang on, a lot of cars coming. Anyway, I do think there is a prettier detour into the city that I'm going to try to take, but this is one of those walks you just kind of want to get over with. Okay, it's a little pilgrim rest area, and even though I just took a break, I forgot to put on sunscreen. So there is water, so I'll fill up. But first, let me just come over to the shade, put on sunscreen, and then continue. Oh, actually, let's look at this map before we do. So, I'm down here right now, La Castellana, and I'm going to Ourense. I think it's like 8 or 9 kilometers away yet. And then I've got 4 stages up to Santiago. As always, a reminder that the Camino isn't 100% beautiful. Finally off of that main road, at least for a little bit, and it's actually so nice to not have the traffic, and the air almost feels different here. There's a little bit of a breeze. We can see Ourense there in the distance. See if I can zoom in a little bit. It looks kind of close, but I'd say I'm probably at least 4 kilometers away. Okay, this is the point where some of the arrows are going straight ahead, but to take the alternate, prettier path, we want to turn left. So right before this showroom, we turn left, and there is an arrow, and I'm hoping it'll be kind of self-explanatory. I have some notes which I got off of the Camino forum, but I think mostly then I can follow the river into the city. Oh, so pretty. So as soon as I hit the river, I turn right. So now we're walking along the right-hand bank of this river. Okay, then I think here, the path kind of spits you out. And I think I'm supposed to cross the road. Let's see if we can do that up here. Well, somewhere. So we cross, and then the path, maybe down here. I think it runs along the left-hand side now of the river, or creek, or whatever this is. And then this should take me in. All right. So now I think I am on the path that I can just follow for several more kilometers into the city. It's 4:15 in Ourense. There are 2 other pilgrims, but I kind of can't believe that's it. I am just in the quietest pocket of this Camino possible, I think. Also, it's 100 degrees outside. Literally 100 degrees. So this is a city full of hot springs, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I just ate a big lunch, and now I'm just gonna rest here for a while, and I'll head back out to do a little more exploring later. But it is hot out there. It's like 7 o'clock. I've been outside for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna need another shower. I'm sweating. It's so hot out here. Ooh. These are some of the thermal hot springs, and the Camino goes right by them. This water is so hot. It's also 100 degrees outside. I can barely touch it. It's so hot. I missed the last visit to the cathedral. You need 45 minutes before they close. They close at 7:30 and it's 7. It was just too hot. It was taking too long of a siesta. So have to come back another time to see the cathedral. Okay, I'm gonna get a cold drink and sit down, then do some grocery shopping, and then head back to the Albergue, I think.